And just like that, our 24 hours in the apartment are over. It's been really nice to have a little bit of a reset.
And the weather's nice,
yeah.
Which is a nice thing to come out to. And that's what we were hoping for by staying there, that we were outlasting the weather. We've also offloaded a little bit of luggage, and I mean a little bit of luggage, while we've been in the Airbnb, but that little bit of difference has meant that the bags have packed quite a bit better. So even though we look like we're really fully loaded, it was a lot easier to get the stuff in today. And one other great thing, oh shit, no, don't do this to me now. I was about to say that I think I've fixed my GoPro while we've been in the apartment, but oh no. Oh, it's back on. Please. Right, I'm not going to celebrate again, but we might be on to a winner with it. Might be. That wasn't very promising though. Okay, we need to get some fuel. Oh shit. Never mind. It's just a mobile one. Oh no, it takes card. Yes, it's working. That's good. Okay, so where we currently are is a town or city, I don't really know how they separate them here, called Kumo. And where we ultimately want to end up today is a national park called Hossa National Park, which is around 240 kilometers away on the map, which is the most riding that we've ever done on this trip, apart from obviously the first couple of days when we were getting to the ferry. But there is something that we want to see before we get there, which will slow us down a little bit. But this is something that I've wanted to see the whole time that I was planning this trip. Got a train crossing here. Wow, it's so straight. There's nothing coming. Bloody hell, you could see for a million miles if anything was coming.
You can tell that we're starting to get a lot more north now, because the roads are lined with these markers, which I'm assuming, well, one, they show sort of a drop off or any danger in the roads. There was just one back there into a pothole, so you could see it from afar. But then also, I believe they're for when it's really snowy as well, so it must give indication for the road for snowmobiles and stuff, which is just basically showing we're getting more and more remote and you don't want something to happen out here.
We've really not seen much wildlife on this trip so far, but there's our first little sign of things to come. We're praying that we see some reindeer. Oh, you've got a dead butterfly in the top of your helmet.
So far the terrain today had been really kind, meaning we were making great progress. Empty winding gravel roads seemed to be growing longer the further we pushed north, and the short tarmac sections weaved through and over the expanse of interlinked lakes. Time was passing by fast in a place that felt like it lived in slow motion.
Okay, so this is where my waypoint is on the map for the thing that I wanted to see, but as you can see, there's nothing here.
This is the point?
Yeah, but I think it's down that way. Oh yeah, it is. So we've got to ride down that road. So this road that we're on here leads, I don't know if you can see on my phone, but that solid black line is Russia. So we are only a few kilometers away from Russia, which is kind of crazy. And in the coming days our route is going to be getting even closer to the border. But yeah, the thing that I want to see is down here. Oh, isn't it mad that you could just ride down there and in like 5 minutes you'd be in Russia? Mental. Okay, so I didn't expect it to be like this.
Oh look, we can have lunch in here, Mitch. Park next to this.
Oh, okay. Oh, so this is a way more popular thing than I thought it was. Okay, so you'll have to excuse my squeaky boots while I'm walking. We've had some lunch and we're going to go and have a explore around here now. I've just read on that information board there what this is all about. I knew that there was a conflict that had gone on and that's what this is about, but I didn't know full extent of it. So in a nutshell, the Soviets were trying to push the border of Finland and they were using this road as a way to get into the country, with their final destination being a city called Ulla, which is on the west side of Finland, quite far away from here actually. But they had a battle over the space of around a year, with the Finnish ultimately winning and pushing them back into their territory. And this is the museum for the place now. But the thing that I came to see, which I thought was quite symbolic, is just over here. This monument behind me now, and all of these stones that are all around me, are to commemorate the people who fell during that battle, and each one of the stones is meant to represent one person that fell during the war. There's little bells on the monument.
You heard it then?
Yeah, and when the wind goes past you can hear them ringing.
That's so special. Oh, go on. Thank you.
Yeah?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, so we've got 134 kilometres left until we reach camp tonight. But I think that means that we'll have done 270 kilometres of trail today, which is quite a lot, although it's been quite easy riding. But the camping spot that we're aiming for is one that I've been eyeing up since we started planning this trip. So hopefully it lives up to expectations.
You just never know what you're going to get though, do you? Oh, look, a little sleigh.
The rain that we dodged in the Airbnb yesterday has made this road get cut up really bad by the cars.
Oh gosh.
And what doesn't look like much, but these little like overlapping ruts are really chucking the bike about.
Yeah, it's not nice. Honestly, don't know what line is better at all, because it seems like everyone's been everywhere along the road, so there's not one straight like route to take. It's just a bit of a free-for-all.
Worst part about it is this is the longest road we've been on for, I don't know, forever. It was 15 kilometres long, which is really long to be battling this. This right here is what we need to be careful of over the next few days. With the snow melt and some heavy rain, a lot of these roads wash away. You can see this has been recently rebuilt. Luckily someone marked it with these 2 sticks, but if we come across any of these and we're travelling at speed, it literally could just drop off 2 metres, and that would not be very good, especially in this area now where there is no signal. This is what we carry with us for situations like that. It's just a little SOS device that we can call emergency services on using satellite, so we don't need signal for it. All it needs is a view to open sky, and then hopefully help would be on its way. So having this little thing is hopefully just a little guardian angel in case anything was to happen on roads like this. I'll leave a link in the description so you can have a look into these. They're really worth having if you do any sort of trips like this. Just stopped at this sign, that's the trail that we're on there, to see what this was, and I never even gave it consideration that this is brown bear territory as well. I know that's a stupid thing to say because I did research it before we left, and no one's died from a bear attack in Finland in something like 30 years. So to me, that wasn't something to worry about, but it just never crossed my brain again that we are in that territory now. In fact, I'd love to see one. Talvalski.
Why did you want me to turn them on?
Because I wanted to see what was up here. Oh, camera and security. Stop. Oh, it's more built up than I thought it was going to be.
What is this?
That's Russia.
That's Russia?
Yeah.
You're joking. So that is the Russian border?
Yeah, that's the Russian border.
What the hell?
Isn't that crazy?
Oh my god.
Border zone, no entry without special permit.
Oh, there's cameras and I did not expect that.
Oh, why is it scary?
It gives me the heebie-jeebies.
We best not hang around for too long in case we ever got questioned.
Yeah.
Right, come on then.
Yeah, I don't like it. It's creeping me out.
Bye, Russia.
Oh, creepy.
What? I don't even know why, like, it's creepy because I'd like to go to Russia.
Oh, yeah, I saw them, Mitch. I saw them, they've gone. Yeah.
That's the first reindeer that we've seen. They nearly jumps out in the road at me. Oh, there's his mummy.
Can you see it? Should I turn around?
If you want to see it, yeah.
I can't see it.
There.
Oh yeah, God. Dasher. Dancer.
No, that's Prancer.
Prancer. Hi.
You know what I think is going to be really funny about this? Is I know that this is our first one, this one's special. I feel like we're going to see hundreds of them.
I don't care, it's so cool. You know, I used to think that they were fake.
What, they're made up?
Yeah. Bye, mate.
What did I say?
Oh my god, look, it's prancing.
Oh, that one was Prancer.
Oh, that's got to be. They're so funny looking without their antlers.
As we got closer to the camp, the weather turned, and this was the first time in Finland we really started to feel like we were going north. The air was turning bitter, the reindeer were plodding about, and the greenery grew even more lush. The crazy thing is we were nearly 1,000 kilometres south of the Nordkap still, so let's just hope that we had prepared ourselves to venture into the cold that was yet to come.
The rain has just started pouring down, so we're making the sensible decision of just waiting it out in this little hut that we've just come across on the road. We've just left the bikes there en route, but hopefully this doesn't last too long and then we can start getting set up. Some donkey left his gloves over there as we were about to go, but the rain has stopped. The sun is starting to come out, which is nice, and we're going to go find this camp spot that Mitch has had pinned for a while. There's a lot around here though, so I'm holding out a bit more hope, although it is a little bit busy. And by a little busy, I mean I can see a camper van and like 2 tents. But that to us is busy. But it's been a big day, but a good one. I'm glad that we're here.
So we're going to pitch the tent here. We've got campfire, lake on one side, big lake on the other side, shed full of firewood down here, toilet just down there. We've also got this little dock right next to where the tent will be. Oh, it's actually deep enough to jump in as well. Well, I've got the camera. Look how wobbly this is. You could be in there so easy. It's crystal clear, that is.
Is it?
Yeah. This is a really nice spot. Really nice spot.
We've been having a lot of realisations over the past couple of days. I feel like after being doing camping now for over a week, we're sort of getting into the groove of little things and, you know, getting life lessons from it. One of them being this setup. Do you want to explain?
So I made a bit of a boo-boo the other day when there was loads of flies inside here. I sprayed some of our DEET mosquito repellent inside here, and I touched the top of the tent in multiple places, and it was like making the tent material like really sticky and almost like it was melting away. Like the bits where it was on were going more see-through than others. So yesterday when we were in the apartment, I was trying my best to clean it all off, and I separated the inside of the tent to do that, and then I was like, oh wait, that works really well if it's raining. So if we were inside here with all of our gear, which is what we do, we can drop down the mesh of where we're sleeping and just get completely ready, get everything put away, and then pack the inside separate in a dry bag to a separate dry bag to the outside mesh, and then all of our inside stuff can just be dry all the time, which that's in theory, and I'm pretty sure that'll work, but that changes us in the rain altogether.
Yeah, so on our first night when we got drenched and the tent did, we then put the tent away and it got soaked the whole way through then because of the inside liner, whereas now we know that we can do that. And that was always the biggest drawback to the rain coming, is I was like, yeah, I don't mind us getting wet, but it's when the tent is wet all the way through and then all of our stuff gets wet. But now I feel like we've got like a 2-in-1 tent / tarp, and it's ideal.
It's perfect.
It is perfect.
Because we've got so much room as well.
Yeah, so it is just a no-brainer, and I'm glad we thought of it now. Well, Mitch thought of it now and not at the end of the trip, because it will save us hopefully in a few situations.
I'll never get over how there's free firewood everywhere.
That would cost a lot of money at home.
£6,000. Also, I watched a YouTube video yesterday of a little trick with these. Normally I'd just use a lighter, but now I feel like I can get away with this because this is so dry. You like scrape. This is not going to work, is it? Let's try into here. You scrape a load of the magnesium down into here. What do you reckon, Marv?
Yeah, I reckon you got it.
Oh, it worked a little bit. Let's try that again. Go, 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 go. Where's my sticks? Where's my sticks? More, where are my sticks?
What sticks?
I made some little sticks.
There.
I need to go on that show. What's that show we used to watch?
Survivor.
I'm applying.
We're really channeling our I'm a Celeb meals tonight. Yeah, it's an interesting one. What have we got, Mitch?
Well, we bought a kilo of rice because last night we had chicken and rice, and I can't waste food, so I cooked up the rest of the rice, and all we've got is chickpeas. So we've literally got rice, chickpeas and barbecue sauce. Well, barbecue seasoning, not even sauce.
Yeah, no sauce, just rice and chickpeas.
Honestly, I'm not mad, I'm that hungry. I could eat grass and I'd be alright.
Me too. Well, I think that we have officially hit the midnight sun. We have just checked the sunset time for tonight because everywhere that we've been travelling, as we've been going more north, it's just been getting later and later, and I've just checked it for where we are right now and it's 27 minutes past 12. I don't know how the sun can set not on the same day that it rises and like past midnight. That just doesn't make sense in my head. But I think what we've got right now is
the closest resemblance to a sunset that we're going to be getting now. It's just like a really gorgeous golden hour across all of these lakes, and it's honestly so nice and so peaceful just being here. And I'd said it on our Instagram stories the other day, but I really enjoy our new night routine. Just making fire, having food, although it wasn't the best tonight, but having that and then just like chilling, looking at these gorgeous views. I don't know, I don't want to get sick of this. I don't think I can. It's just absolutely breathtaking. I don't know, feeling very grateful and feeling very accomplished today after such a big ride. Starting to be able to see sort of the end of Finland now in our maps. We're like 900 kilometers, I think, left, and yeah, it's starting to get real that we really are heading north. You can tell that the temperature has dropped. Yeah, it's all getting pretty real. So on that note, we're gonna get our eye masks on and get into the tent, go to sleep. We'll see you in the morning.